Hi friends, welcome to the Stamper Studio and welcome to New in the Studio. My name is Lisa Schmidt and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and it was a gorgeous day today in Minnesota. I can hardly believe that it is March 10th because it was 65 out today. Woo! Love that. All right, I'm going to show you a really fun, hi Mary, really fun flip card actually that Cheryl had sent to me. And so based on what she did, I figured out how to make it. So we're going to do that. All right, so the designer series paper is really doing all the work tonight, more than the stamping. So the designer series paper is the painted lavender, and I believe Dave, you have that. You pop that in the chat. We, sometimes perennial lavender. Sorry, perennial lavender. Okay, sometimes it's just so. Oh, the stamp set is called painted lavender. Got it. And the designer series paper is called perennial lavender. So do you remember this? Pulling this out from the archives? Not really. It's this year. The thing that amazes me sometimes is like when the year goes by and then I forget. Now it's whatever March and I forget that. Oh yeah, remember this pretty paper? So we're going to go ahead and use some of that. You can tell I have used quite a bit of it. I've got lots of little pieces left. So let's tuck that back in here. In case you wonder how I store my 12 by 12 paper, this is a 12 by 12 photo sleeve, and then I just cut off where the 3 holes are or the edges, and then I just slide it in there. It keeps it nice and clean and firm. Okay, so I've got some dimensions here, so we'll start with that. We are going to use this one of the designer series paper. We're not going to see this side, but it is pretty. So it's 4 inches by 7.5, and then we scored it at 3.5. Okay, so 7.5 by 4.5 scored at 3.5. The second one is going to be this one, which is so pretty also. And this one is 4 3/4 at 4.5 and by 4.5. Okay, 4 3/4. Try to put there so you can see both. 4 3/4 by 4 scored at 1.5. And you're going to understand very quickly what's happening here. So let's go ahead and burnish this on the score line. And I did bring Cheryl's card over here just so I can keep referring to it. I'll show it to you in a moment. And then this, the longer one, we're going to just fold in like I did right there. And that is correct that they don't line up perfectly, and that is okay. All right, so we are going to take, all right, here's my little mental gymnastics. I can do this. We are going to adhere these two together. And what we're going to see, this is going to do all the talking for us. That's going to be our card. And when we pull this down, that's going to pop up. So what we're lining up is the bottom of, we're putting the two score lines together. But really sorry, they're not exactly together, but that's the 2 pieces you're using. It folds out. But what I'm going to put together is this right here, just on that one little spot right here, like that. I almost wasn't sure if she had folded it or if it was actually 2 pieces put together, and ultimately I decided it was 2 pieces. I don't know if you folded it, you still have to adhere it. So there we go. Okay. So when you have this little piece on the bottom, we're going to stamp something there. So, and then this whole thing sits on here. I'm using Blackberry Bliss. And so then when you pull this, that piece, hang on. Oh, I have to adhere more of that. That's what's going on. You have to adhere this whole thing. That's fine. I can do that. This has to be completely closed. I do really like this paper. It's very pretty. So then when this is here we go. And then when you pull this flaps up just like that. Once we get it all adhered down, you'll see. All right, so we're going to stick down just this piece right here. We're going to stick down just that to the top. So we'll get the whole base made and then we'll decorate it. So I'm going to stick this to the very top so it should sit nicely kind of around the edges there. Looks even to me. Okay, so then we're going to do something here so that you would know to pull it there. When you pull it, that part comes up. Woohoo! Pretty fun. I was so excited I figured it out. And if Cheryl's watching, thanks, Cheryl.
Hey,
So we are going to, thanks, Patty. Red is a good color. I'm going to punch a little hole right here, and you'll see why in a moment, because I'm not a hole, but a half circle, because that's where the person would pull here, and I'm going to let them know to pull there using our Hooray for Surprises, because this has a little stamp that says pull. So I'm going to stamp a little pull right on that in Blackberry Bliss right here, because then you'll know to, oh dear, I need to pull there. Because otherwise, sometimes you're like, I don't know. When I got her card first, I was like, how does this open? So I think I'm going to put a little pull. I'm just looking to make sure it says pull. Yes, it does. A little pull right here in the middle, right there. Pull. Perfect. All right, so that's going to be our little pull here. Pull. There we go. Pull. And you could even draw a little arrow if you wanted. And then we get to decorate the top, which that's, of course, is the fun part to do. I'm going to leave that open. I am going to use, gosh, a ribbon I bought a while ago, but I have not used because it is still brand new. And I've seen it for a while. It's Pecan Pie. I love ribbon. I'm like, why haven't I used this? It's a very pretty ribbon. All right, because I was looking and it's either this or use something along the lines of crumb cake. But I thought, no, I think this works and it gives it a little bit more oomph, if you could call it that, a little bit more pop. All right, so I'm going to go all the way around the card up here. I'm going to tie a little knot on this side because that's where my sentiment is going to sit. I'm going to give myself some space here. All right, so we're going to go all the way over. Oopsie. Okay, stay to this side over here. And I suppose I could have done it around the designer series paper if I didn't want it to, show on the back. I need a little bit more on this side, but I'm okay going all the way around, especially because I'm here now. If I wasn't here now, I might not. So we were up at the refuge this weekend with some friends, 2 couples, and boy, was it fun. What a great place. What a fun place. I just want to stay away from that score line, which is right here. And I could always scooch it up a little bit. So let's just tie that into a knot. I'm not going to make a bow, just a little knot there. Okay. Sounds good. And I'm going to trim this. And like I said, on this one, I'm really letting the designer series paper do the work. I use these on Saturday, and I'm going to use these again. This is the Greetings of the Season dies. They're still available for $22.40, but I like them because it had the perfect size. This one is the one I'm using to make a little tag, which is what I want on here. So this little tag is going to sit like that, but I'm not going to worry about, I'm probably going to cut it somehow. We'll have to see. I was going to maybe cut that circle off, but now I see it, I may not need to. I was just going to make it flat there. We'll see. Let's grab our mat and I'll show you what word I'm going to put on here. It is thank you from our spring mini catalog using this one, With You in Mind. I mentioned this before. This one is one that, I mean, it has everything, kind of some good or popular sayings. So happy birthday, best wishes, thank you, and thinking of you. And then it has a little icon to go with them. And there's actually 5 of these and only 4 of these. So you have some choices even. And I love that. I love the little cupcake. So I'm going to use this thank you because I think that's going to fit really well on here. And I think it's going to be a thank you card would be a nice thing to receive like this. So I'm going to go down. Yeah, I'm going to go here. So I am going to cut that top because I don't want that much. I don't need that much space at the top. So let's get this out of the way. So this is going to sit like right there. I'm probably going to cut this. I'm trying to think of how I want to cut it. I guess it's okay. You could leave it like that, huh? I'm going to trim it. I want it smaller. And that's the great thing about these. I'm just going to cut it and make it smaller like that. And then I'm just going to put this piece underneath. I kind of like that better. All right, I'm going to pop that up. And what do you know? I just happen to have my strips right, or my strips right here. So let's go ahead and pop that up. Just 1, 2, then I'll put the other one back. There we go. All right. And just stick that under there as a thank you. I could have put some gems on it. That would be nice. I might add those after because I don't have them right here, but the gems could look really cute there too. Okay, so that's it. And I'm gonna, when you hold the card, if I hold it up here, I'm gonna pull, whoops. Okay, boom, what happened? No, what happened? Oh, I know what happened. My tag is in the way. Oh, okay, that's all right. I'm gonna have to move my tag because it's making, didn't think of that.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the fold is, so it's not coming up. That's all right. We're just gonna move our little tag down to here. It's just fine. There we go. Let's move it down there. I probably would do a different arrangement, but that's okay. You get the idea. So it can't sit on top of our little, where's the fold? It can't sit on top of that fold. Okay, but it just pops up like that. And then inside you could stamp something there, put some paper there, like a little white piece of paper so you could write on it. It's kind of fun. And if it's hot, you have a little fan. Did you have anything to say? Because I want to show them Cheryl's card where I got the inspiration from. And actually, I think I'll go get the gems while you're doing that.
So right now, a couple different things. As you know, for everything you ever need, go to thestamperstudio.com. When you scroll down, you can come to Order Stampin' Up! Products. And right now, there are some new online exclusives that have dropped. So if you go there, click on What's New, you will come to the page looking just like this. So we have I love hydrangeas. I think they're very fun.
I got that.
So Thankful Garden is right there for you. Beautiful designer series paper that goes with it. We have a whole suite there. Lovely garden suite collection.
The zippers, I think, are really fun.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do. And I like the keys.
Yeah.
These are always a fun thing to work with. Some great new ribbon. All
Lots of fun things. Look at those little flowers.
These starburst sequins. I think those are so pretty.
A little suitcase treat box. There's the zipper. Go down a little bit more. You can see the card.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that cute?
There you go.
I think you have to see it actually. So, okay.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So go to thestamperstudio.com, click on Order Stampin' Up! Products, and you'll be brought right in there. Now, next, Card Cafe. Card Cafe is our in-person event happening here in our Minnetonka studio. The next one is this Saturday. I'm happy to say we have a bunch of you already signed up. 10 until noon. Come over to the studio in Minnetonka. You will get to choose 5 designs, make 2 of each, walk away with 10 amazing cards, a morning filled with fun and laughter, and a good time will be had by all. So this Saturday, please register by Wednesday, just so we will make sure that we have enough product for everyone who is coming. But Card Cafe this Saturday, 10 a.m. in the Minnetonka studio.
And Mary Jo, did I see that you will be here for that? I think
I think she pre-signed.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I was like,
So we will be sending you cards.
I see. And I know, yeah, anyway, well, I'll text you about last month. So, okay, here is Cheryl's card that she made for me.
Hey, Joanne. Fun with the littles in the tub.
Very fun. So she used the Peter Rabbit suite, and you can see, thank you, put some bees up here. And so when you pull this, that's where I can't thank you enough. Yeah, pops right out. So very fun. Yep, very fun. So there you go. This flips. Mine, I think I didn't, something with mine is not flipping as well as hers did, and I'm not sure why.
I think your crease might be slightly.
Or do I need to adhere it a little bit further?
No.
I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the way it works, and it is just so much fun. So there you go. I hope that you have a great week, and I look forward to talking to you on Saturday. Hopefully, if my online exclusive items come this week, which they should, I'll be sharing one of those. And if not, I'll be sharing something else. So, all right, friends, have a great week. I hope it stays nice and that you get to stamp and maybe even stamp outside. All right, friends, happy stamping.